Hi! So the first 2 months of 2021 we spent in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. We did a lot of research of different places to come up with this destination, but one thing we were really looking for was videos of the town and what it looked like, where we were going to be staying, living, and working for 2 months. But we didn't really find anything like that. Found a lot of videos on best things to do, but nothing really just giving you a view of the town. So we wanted to make a video that kind of showcased that. And we lived and worked here for 2 months in the beginning of 2021, and we have nothing but great memories and experiences from our time there. So a few things about Costa Rica and Santa Teresa before you go. The native language is Spanish. You can get by without knowing Spanish, but it will help. We didn't really know a lot when we first went there either, and we were fine. Costa Rica can be inexpensive and it can also be expensive. It just depends on your lifestyle and if you're smart about what you buy. For example, if you go to the grocery store, the locally grown fruits and vegetables are great deals, but things that are imported, like your name brand snack foods, Oreos, Pringles, things like that, are going to be very expensive. Costa Rica really has two seasons, the rainy season and the dry season. The rainy season will be from about May to October, and the dry season from November to April. Prices will be more expensive during the touristy or busy seasons, which really is November, December, January, and sometimes February. The local currency is the Costa Rican colon. Some places will take USD though, and most places, if you're in a touristy area like Santa Teresa or Manuel Antonio or Jaco, will take a credit card, which is great too. Just one thing to be careful for is there are service charges that can be added. So if you're using a credit card, you might get a credit card service charge. Tipping is customary in Costa Rica, 10, 15, 20% depending on what the service, but always check your bill or receipt to see if it was included. Sometimes it is, and when in doubt, just ask. If you have always wanted to try surfing, Santa Teresa is definitely the place. It has some of the best beaches and surf in the world. Lots of different types of surfers, from first day ever out to very experienced professional surfers out in the water. The locals of Costa Rica call themselves Ticos, and Costa Rica also has a very big expat community, and expats are all just gringos. Both of the Ticos and the expats, gringos that we met, were nothing but kind and nice. The internet in Santa Teresa particularly was good for us. One tip is that we did check with our hotel or Airbnbs ahead of time to make sure they had the internet connectivity we needed. It did go out a few times, but nothing more than 30 minutes or so, and nothing too drastic. There are several towns around to explore as well. For us, 4 of our favorites that we would recommend exploring while in Santa Teresa would be Montezuma, Malpais, Hermosa, and Nosara.
Confession 1. I'm being held hostage.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
What do you guys think about Santa Teresa? Did you blink?
Blink twice. Magical place. Really was.
Did you feel safe?
Super safe. I didn't want to leave.
What was your favorite thing?
Beaches are just unbelievable.
Sunsets.
Yeah, sunsets, just sprawling beaches.
Beaches
lots of
were
cool
very
doggies everywhere.
Doggies everywhere.
And then there was just so many different people from all over the world there. A lot of expats, but not just American, like all over Europe.
Canada.
Yeah. Any type of cuisine you wanted, they got it.
Yes, local or all around the world, international cuisines. Some of the best restaurants in this small little town. We had a great time there. We can't wait to go back.
Pure Vida.
We lost Adam, but he loved it too. It's still going. Still going.
Pura vida!
Everyone needs to learn how to Pura Vida.
Best place on
I
earth.
forgot about that. Pura Vida.
We understand why it's a blue zone.
Yeah, Blue Zone.
Pura Vida is a saying that everyone in Costa Rica says to one another.
Pure life.
And it means pure life.
Pure life.
It's also the Nicoya Peninsula, where Santa Teresa is also a blue zone, which means...
Like, statistically, they have more people that live over 100. Centennials, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. And we think it's because a combination of the diet, the sense of community, the active lifestyle, the laid-back lifestyle, the sun.
And the rocks, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Crystals.
The rocks have special energy. So do the beaches. But yeah, we had a great time. And we recommend it anyone who ever wants to go on a nice relaxing vacation or do a work remote situation like we did or move. It's a great place to go. Let's go to the video. To get to Costa Rica, you are going to fly into either SJO or Liberia airports. Then from there, to get to Santa Teresa, you are going to drive from either of those airports. If you are flying in from SJO and then driving, you're going to want to opt to take the ferry, as that will be quicker. You can also fly from SJO to Tambor via Green Airways and then take a 40-minute taxi to Santa Teresa. This will be the most expensive route, but beautiful views from the plane. Here you have Alamo Car Rental. If you drove to Santa Teresa and are dropping off your car or need to rent a car for the day, this is where you will go. Tip, make sure to rent a 4x4, you will need it. Right next to that is the first lifeguard station, Playa Carmen. This is where we got our COVID test for travel before we left. They were very efficient and you can schedule your test online, linked below. The PCR test cost us $150 USD. This is the main road into Santa Teresa. If you go left, you will get to Malpais, which is a quiet but beautiful fishing village. If you go straight, you will hit Playa Carmen, and if you head right, you will head to downtown Santa Teresa. Here's the start of town. You will find the only bank in town, as well as I think the only pharmacy. The bank lines can be very long. I'm talking around 2 hours long. So we use the ATMs outside. There are 3 ATMs in the area, 1 by the bank and 2 others across the street. This is the Costa Rican colon. The money is very colorful, just like the country itself. The current exchange rate at time of recording is 616 colon to $1 US. This is the bakery, a very popular breakfast, coffee, and bakery spot. It is pretty touristy, but very delicious nonetheless. The main mode of transport is motorbike or ATV. You will see ATV rentals all around town. This is where we rented ours from, VI Wolf Rentals. They will all be around the same price, $50 for 8 hours or $70 for 24 hours. They may give you a deal if you offer to pay in cash. This company also offers guided tours as well. You can find tour companies and tour guides all around town, all offering similar excursions to Tortuga, Manuel Antonio, Jaco Beach, as well as horseback riding, ATVs, surfing, stand-up paddle boarding, and boat tours. This is my favorite salon, Salon Almendra. The owner is very nice and does a great job. It's up on the 2nd floor. My second favorite salon is further down, called Aurora. This is the closest thing to a doctor or ambulance in town. They can help with very minor issues, and when we were there, they were doing COVID tests as well. Here is the Tourist Information Center. You can book your flight from Tambor to SJO or other domestic flights here. I also linked their website below. This is the first of 5 main grocery stores in town, Super Rani #1. Amici's is a great Italian restaurant. We ate here several times, and this was our favorite pizza in town. Horizon Yoga was one of our favorite yoga spots, and the views of the ocean were spectacular. Horizon is also a hotel with a nice infinity pool overlooking the ocean. A bit of a hike up the hill though if you're staying there. Off to the right, up this hill, is El Corazon, a great vegan restaurant. Even if you hate vegan food, trust us, you'll like this place. El Corazon also has live music on Fridays, which we love to go and watch. Right behind El Corazon, you'll find Koji's restaurant, which has some of the best and freshest sushi in town and had a great atmosphere. As we continue our walk through town, we'll pass by Katana, which is a great Asian fusion style restaurant that offers delicious vegan and vegetarian options as well. Zula is up next, and this is a must-try if visiting Santa Teresa. Best Israeli food in town. Next, we'll walk by Driftbar, which doubles as an art gallery and restaurant. Green World Store is a small grocery, but great for finding your Whole Foods type of products. This will be the most expensive grocery store by far, but they do have great deals on coconuts and everything is fresh. This is the street entrance of one of our favorite hangout spots, Banana Beach. There is a beach entrance as well. Every Monday they host an air show at sunset. Cook's has the best smoked meat in Santa Teresa. They also have several big screen TVs that are always playing various games that are on for sports fans missing their local sports bar. This is the third grocery store in town, Tropical Super Costa, and in our opinion, the least expensive, but not by much. There are also a lot of great clothing stores throughout the town, and in this center is also where the second salon I was talking about, Aurora, is located, as well as Bali Beach Deli. Bali Beach Deli is a great hangout spot, and they have good breakfast and lunch options as well. Soda La Junta right across the street was one of our favorite sodas in town. Here you could get a casado, which is a traditional Costa Rican meal, for under $5. Now let's head to the beach. Costa Rica has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world and some of the best surfing too. This is Banana Beach's beach entrance. They have lounge chairs, hammocks, and swings, all available to you with a spectacular beach view. Along the beach, you can also find these amazing little coves and tide pools during high tide that you can just sit in and relax. The water is also about 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, so always great for swimming. Now let's head back to town for some lunch. This restaurant, Almacen, has absolutely amazing sandwiches and definitely a spot to check out. This is the second lifeguard station, and I believe they have COVID testing going on here as well. When we were there in February 2021, they did. Earth Cafe is right up there with Bali Beach Deli for some of our favorite cafes. They have a great acai bowl. Chicken Joe's is right next to Earth Cafe and was a great spot for quick, cheap, and easy dinners. It's a head bobber. The fish tacos are a must-try and claim to be the best fish tacos in Santa Teresa. We'll have a special homemade hot sauce, which is quite addicting. There is also a grade school in town with a big soccer field right next to it. You can see kids playing here during the day, and at night, Ticos will play pickup games, and they're quite fun to watch. This is the 4th grocery store in town, Superani's number 2. And a local soda. Suna has great sushi as well. Tomate has great pizza for delivery. If you don't have a car, ATV, or motorbike, you can get around on the local bus. The bus is fairly reliable, but the schedule can change on a whim, so be sure to ask a local. Art del Gelato has amazing vegan ice cream and gelato, and we'll stop to grab some. Delicious vegan ice cream. Fresca. Across from the ice cream shop is the only gym in town, the Lifeguard Gym. It is all outdoors and has most of the things you will need from a gym. They have a variety of classes as well. Here is the second Selena co-working space in town. There's another one in the beginning of town by the bakery that I would recommend for workspaces and internet connectivity. This one is more of a party hostel, but still a lot of fun, and they have a great bar out back. There's a laundromat near the Selena as well. And another great beach entrance. Eat Street was another one of our favorite spots. It is a great place to hang out or get some work done, and they have delicious food. Pronto is another great Italian restaurant and one of our favorite pastas in town. Tipsy right next door has some amazing wine, which is all temperature controlled. You will also find another Green Airways office here. Just a little further down is Anise. They have a great breakfast bowl, and lunches are delicious. Kika is a really fun dinner spot or just a place to grab a drink, which really comes alive at night but is closed during the day. Across the street is Satori, a must try. Their sushi is amazing and really the atmosphere is awesome. They have live music as well. Now let's find a good spot for sunset. Manzu is a great beachfront restaurant to grab a drink and watch the sunset. They sometimes have 2-for-1 on sangria during the weekdays. One of our favorite things about Santa Teresa, Costa Rica was the incredible, beautiful, amazing sunsets every night. We hope this video gave you a good idea of what a day in the life of someone living or visiting in Costa Rica looks like. It's a beautiful place with wonderful people. We had an amazing time in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, and we hope you do too.